Hello, everyone, and welcome to News with Lexi. We are live here in Toronto, and we have our most exciting guest artist duo of the day, straight from Juba. This is the BFL music. They are here in the studio today. I'm super excited to be introducing these two boys. They are basically one of the talented artists that you guys have down in Juba, and today they'll be discussing their music and their new album. Without further ado, let me welcome the men of the hour. How you doing, guys?
You're doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Welcome to Nisi. We're so excited to have you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. So basically, I know for those who don't know so much about your music, I know you guys are obviously be doing a lot of amazing things down there, and you have an album coming up. We talked about it before the interview. I just wanted to kind of give a little introduction, obviously, to our Canadian audience, the one that haven't heard your music yet. Can you guys a little bit explain how you guys came about the unique name, the BFL music? Basically, walk us through how you guys come about it and to form a duo.
Okay, well, the BFL music started like, okay, we can say that BFL in music, in full, you can say it's Brothers for Life. In full, BFL music means Brothers for Life. So we just came up with the name because two of us we were doing music. Actually, we were doing it like individual. Actually, he's going solo. I was going solo. But we came up with the name because somebody told us that if we group up, like if we group, will be a better, let me say, better dudes in South Sudan. So we said to ourselves, we can do it. Then we started trying, like we started to do it with our first song, our first release song. It was featuring Jan. If you ever heard of him, Jan, a hip hop artist in South Sudan.
Awesome. That's amazing. When did you guys start getting into music?
Okay, well, actually, we started the music thing in 2019. 2019. But I can tell you that I started writing when I was uh when I was 12 years old. I started writing music.
Yeah, I started my music like this guy just inspires me. That's why, like, I just started music in 2017. Yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, it's my young bro. That's why we came up with the name BFL Music, Brothers for Life.
Brothers for life, indeed. And you know what, a lot of times whenever I see like brothers or family kind of come together and make music, their music go a bit more further, is because you guys join the force and having different talent and also taste in music. That what makes it a lot of musical success. Like for example, the Michael Jackson brothers, how they were able to accomplish so much success, and then you guys now are forming that dynamic in South Sudan. So I love seeing that. So regarding some of the, obviously you guys are working in a new album. Can you guys talk to us about a little bit about what this all going to be about and what the taste for that album?
Well, I cannot say about much about the album, but the album is it's a bit gonna be different and big this time because we put a lot of force, like a lot of energy in it, and we trust the work, trust the process. It's gonna be big, man.
Awesome.
Actually, we're about to release let me say just we're about to release one track from the album to try the fans how are the reaction gonna be like.
When you're hoping to drop that, or do you have a date already set up?
Not setups, but we will soon set it up.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Basically, obviously, growing up, music might have a lot of like influence in you guys. Are the obviously your little brother being inspired by the music since you're already doing it. What would you say is something that kind of inspired you to get into music? Was it because your family was doing it, or is it your friends, or do you just love music? And how did you even get into the music? What inspired you to get into music for both of you guys, like individually?
Actually, I can say that I started my music as a rapper. I can say my biggest inspiration in the game was TSUPY. But I can say right now my mentor is Whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my mentor. And I just love music, man. I just love it. When I do it, like I feel free, like it heals my soul. It never leaves me feel alone. So I'm just kind of happy with what I'm doing.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
And for your brother?
Like I really love music, and the guy who inspires me a lot. I really like him and love him. Is Diamond Platinum.
Mm-hmm.
I love this guy.
Number one in what I was about to say is that with regards to the music industry and the album you guys have released, is there any some other artists you guys collaborating with and kind of dropping some names in the album, or is it going to be just only two of you guys?
One with Hard Life, Loving the Stars, and Afrimo. Like, let me say, this one, Young Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have something of three collaboration in this album. This album is gonna be a big hit in South Sudan. Yeah. So we have something of 10 or 15 songs on this album.
Oh, it's a big album.
Yeah, it's gonna be three collaborations. And I guess we're gonna do something with the lady, and it's gonna be Iron Toes. Yeah. Since we started this, yeah, I guess. Yeah. We're gonna do something with the Iron Toes. Actually, she's talented, and we like to collaborate with Iron Toes.
Nice.
Since
Nice.
actually I was like, since we started the music thing, we never did a collaboration with the lady. So she's the first lady we're gonna do a collab with.
Exciting.
And I guess it's gonna be big.
Oh, for sure, no doubt. So when I was actually trying to get you guys in the studio, and I just kind of like mentioned that I will be bringing you guys, and I have a lot of people who are so excited. They're like, "Yes, finally, you're bringing in an artist that we know and like, you know." So you guys all have a lot of fans that are following me that are so excited to be hearing from you, and I'm pretty sure they'll be excited to see your new album and also the lady that you guys are featuring, which is going to be something that is very phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to see that project and that whole production. Are you also going to be doing any music video alongside with it or no?
Actually, we are going to do a lot of videos, but first we have this one, Lil Bean, BFL fit Lil Bean, actor in Sabi. We are working on the video, and then we have a Go, even we are working on the video. So, like, still we didn't work on the videos of the album. So, we are going to make something big in South Sudan. Believe us.
No doubt. Actually, congratulations for all the stuff that you guys are doing. This is a hard work. I know being an artist, sometimes people treat music as a hobby, but I know you guys are not treating it as a hobby. You're treating it as a business. So that is why all the efforts and the hard work you guys are putting in behind it is going to, bring something very massive in the country. So congratulations for all the hard work. One thing I want to ask you, obviously, during the pandemic, a lot of artists were impacted. They were not able to either do shows, they're not able to do like the music production. How were you guys able to come through and actually make the work happen and the full production of the album during the pandemic?
Actually, it's kind of hard, but in South Sudan, like we are free to go. We were free to go outside, like go and chill. But the problem is, you don't come too many people, like too many people in one place. It's not allowed. So we worked with Shaq on the beat. Actually, he was like a friend to us. He's like a friend to us. We do chill with him, and it was not hard. Like we just doing it like at home and whatever. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
If you never heard of him, he's one of the biggest producers in South Sudan.
maybe he should come to me.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So another thing I wanted to also ask about for you guys, when it comes to staying creative and kind of producing something that is unique and making sure that you don't sound like the other artists, what is your style to make sure that your project actually looks legitimate and also kind of the sound stays unique? Because when you listen to Diamond and you listen to Wizkid, they're all different, right? So how are you guys able to like musically have different tone and then kind of collaborate as the BFL music to kind of have that unique sound for South Sudan?
Well, I can tell you South Sudan right now we don't have it like an official genre. Okay, like we don't have a genre that we tell that South Sudan. This is South Sudan beats. We're all doing Afro beats, and we're all doing like most of the people are following Ugandans. Most of them are following Nigerians, South Africans, like doing piano and all these stuffs. But actually, like we're looking forward to it, like to create a different type of beat and different type of music. Yeah, and it's just like it just need us to work together with the producers, different minds. We can bring it. We can bring the type of music that will represent us to the to the Africa, to the whole Africa, and to the world.
Most definitely, and I do believe that you guys, in due time, that sound would definitely come, and then people will be able to recognize like this is a sound kind of coming from South Sudan, and it's very unique in its own style. One thing I would also say is that when it comes to just kind of like supporting other artists, I know there's a lot of talent in South Sudan. There's a lot of artists and musicians. So from our side, like let's say the Western world of Canada, how can we able to kind of support that mission to make sure that the music of South Sudan is kind of being heard or being seen? Like what other things that can we do as a community, even outside the country, to help you guys and making sure that the sound are
Actually, music is all about media nowadays. Okay, in the past, like it was like let me say it was this like let me say CD and whatever. But right now we're doing it like media. But what I just need I need the people outside there. Like we right now have a lot of talent, and we had I think we had DJs outside the country. So their work is to spread the music outside country, and for the world to hear it. And for the big medias, like let me say for the big media houses, is to talk about our artists. Then they will be heard outside. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Yeah, the problem is like people outside there maybe recognize South Sudan music, like they don't love South Sudan music as like when we promote, like we need to raise South Sudan music to the world. We need to promote them. Every single artist you need to talk about on social media, like you guys, like we have a new artist, something kid. But I don't know, like just people just ignore South Sudan music. They see like those guys, even they don't know how to sing. Even a lot of things, a lot of bad things that we've been talking about. But just we need to keep on pushing South Sudan music to the world.
Do you think the problem has to do because of the language barrier? Maybe like Nazamagan Yesma, the lyric that you guys are making, or is Now, Anna Gutta, the issue with regards to like not a lot of people supporting South Sudan music, is it has to do because of the language barrier, or is it basically because not a lot of people are actually tuning in to make sure that it's been heard?
You know the problem, like uh everyone, like here in South Sudan, like outside, everyone is supporting their own people. This is the problem. But about the language, Mafi Haja said it. Like in, like everyone is supporting but Nasta Betomon. Like just if you see like this is my brother, or this is from our, like our village, or this one, just you support, but you don't support all people. This is the problem.
Yeah, like actually, to my own side, I can say it's all about unity. When we are united, we can do a lot of things that people will not even believe. Actually, like in South Sudan, we got a lot of artists. Like if we got support, we're gonna be like Nigeria. Even we can beat them out. We got million artists in South Sudan right now. Thousand artists. Every house got an artist. So I guess we're gonna do a big things like when we are united. I just call the people of South Sudan to be united, and we can do a lot of things.
About unity, like making sure that we are united, and I do agree with you. A lot of times when I listen to artists that are like from East or West or South, even like the South African, they have such a huge community that rally behind their artists, and they make sure that they play it in the club, they play it in birthday parties, and they're spreading the word. Even like as you look at the video, like when he was first coming up, a lot of, even here in Toronto, people were always playing his music, even in every artist, because I did work as an event promoter, so we would bring Western Africans into Canada and we promote them. So I feel like a lot of times those DJs are the one kind of pushing those artists forward. So I do agree with you guys, having that unity, and also having people kind of like, requesting those songs. So whenever you go into a party, make sure you play your own people's songs. And when you go to having like, even in a park, when you're chilling with your friends, having the repeated, just kind of repetition of those music will kind of help you guys get out there. And that's actually the very reason why I actually opened the platform to artists for Nisi Lexi. Initially I was just interviewing business owners, but then I noticed that there was a lot of talents that are not being heard, and that is the reason why I kind of opened that gate to be like, hey, you know what, we have a lot of talent, we have a lot of young artists that are doing so amazing in the country, but people are not noticing them. So let's bring them to the Western media, so that way a lot of people actually outside of South Sudan can actually hear you guys and see you guys. So I do agree with you guys 100% on that note. And one thing I wanted to know also, for those who are out here wanted to listen to music, obviously after seeing this interview, where can they find your music?
Actually, like they'll find our music on YouTube channel, BFL Music officially. So they can find our officially page on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So like Spotify.
Don't forget AudioMac.
AudioMac.
Almost all the platforms you can find us, and you can stream, feel the vibe in Arabijuba.
Yeah, Zol. Most definitely. So we're definitely gonna feel the vibe. And for those who are tuning in today, this is BLFM Music, the brothers duo who based in South Sudan. They're here in Nisi Lexi Life Studio. Make sure to go check them out in all music platforms, including YouTube, as well as Spotify and all those. And I'll also be dropping their link in the description below. So for those who are tuning in our podcast, you guys can hear some of their music live there. And for those who are joining us through Facebook or YouTube, make sure to also go subscribe to their channel and follow them. And congratulations once again for your production of your new album, and we look forward to listening.
Thank you.